What is up, guys? So today I wanted to share some Rogue Company gameplay and my thoughts on it. It looks like a cross between Destiny character design, Call of Duty UI, and a little bit of Valorant in the way that skills work, but it follows along the same lines of many competitive titles, the main difference being that it's a third-person shooter rather than a first-person shooter. So I don't know if that's like, a lot of people don't like third-person. For example, competitively in PUBG, people, will call you a noob if you play the third-person mode as opposed to the first-person mode. But for me to have a competitive game designed around third-person actually might be interesting in terms of combating hackers, because in a first-person shooter, hacks give you a massive advantage. In a third-person, both players you can kind of see someone coming, even like you can actually see where they are around a corner, even without any cheating at all. So for me, that lets, for example, a hacker versus a legit player, if they can both see each other around a corner, it comes down to who's got better aim and better timing rather than who's got the hacks, although the hacker would still have an aimbot. So I know I'm mentioning that a lot, but just for me, at least, it balances it a little bit more towards the legit player's favor, even though the hacker's still got an advantage if he's using aimbot. But it's just an interesting thing to see a game like this appear that is literally like third-person competitive in the way that it's designed. Because if you look at the game modes here, it's got Strikeout, which is hold the objective for a set amount of time, and if you reach that timer, you win. But also, if you run it, you also have live. So if your team runs out of live, dying too much trying to hold that objective, then you can also lose from running out of lives. And then it's got the standard demolition, which is plant a bomb and defuse it for the other team. So they're very competitive game modes, and then it's got a nice selection of maps between the two modes. The only change is Icarus and High Castle, the only two map changes. And it's got the map rotation going, so they could have more maps that they throw in. Both maps have factory. Oh no, demolition also has Icarus. So it just looks like favelas. What's the main difference here? High Castle and Icarus. Strikeout just doesn't have High Castle. That's the main difference that I can see. But yeah, I wanted to also point it out that you can see here the server region. It's not really accurate because it lets you pick. When I tried Southeast Asia, I think this is where it's going to. This is more like a language selection or player region grouping. So you'll get grouped with players from your region. But when you actually look at the server connection, which you can't look at in game, they've hidden it. They haven't given an option for ping. Even if you have like Tokyo or wherever you've got selected, like I tried Southeast Asia and Oceania, and I couldn't get any games. Like it was just searching for games forever. I tried Tokyo and it found a game straight away, which is usually one of my low ping locations, but it still felt a bit laggy and rubber banding. So when I used exit lag, like I fired that up and checked the game in here, they've actually got it listed. And it's strange they don't actually have true server locations yet. It's just region-based matching, but not server support. So there's no... The servers are not in Tokyo, clearly, because it's showing US New York, which is usually the actual physical location, and then the server name in here is saying it's connected to Tokyo. So that would explain why I feel a bit of rubber banding and lagginess, and I'm getting killed by people that I'm literally aiming and shooting at them first on my screen, but I'm dying within seconds. So they're like getting extra hits in because of the lag. But either way, I can still show you the game and how it looks, how it feels. Not how it feels, but how it runs. And we can see the performance too. So I can share those, and hopefully they get the actual proper server support up based on the fan base and the response they get to this. I'm just going to make sure that my recording does not mess with the game itself, because it seems starting the recording and alt-tabbing out sometimes affects the frame rate. As you can see, my frame rate stopped to 10 from... Wait, I just tried putting it in small screen and big again. Settings. Yes, here we go. There we go. I had to go back to... That was weird. I had to go back into the menu to get it to... But then it's on... I don't know what's up here. I've still got it on 1440. Why is it doing that? Let's just try fixing it. Okay, there we go. I had to set the... Yeah, it bugged out on me. So you can see I've got it on full ultra. I've only turned off motion blur. and we'll jump into a match and see how it is. I might put it to windowed full screen mode to avoid that weird bug with it dropping FPS because I'm recording. So you can see it runs about 150 FPS at the menu. And now if I Alt-Tab, I shouldn't have any problems with the server, the game dropping frame rates. So I'm just using Afterburner for this, and I'll also turn this on when I start actually testing, when I get into a match. And we're going to start with Strikeout and then go into Demolition after. But don't expect the greatest gameplay here, because even though I can't show you the ping, you could see an exit lag that I should be getting roughly 200. So it could be worse than what exit lag is showing. Because I'm actually connecting to New York. And changing that doesn't make a difference. No, it's still about the same. So hopefully we get a game. I got a game pretty quick before when I first switched to Tokyo. But it could have just been timing. What I'm guessing is if I change the game mode to, for example, I change it to North America, or North America West, that's weird, North America West, I'm imagining I'll get a game a lot quicker. We'll just see. Northwest America? North America West. West side? This is a very new game, so there might be a very small player base at the moment. It's really frustrating because there's no information. Like, I can't see how many players are online, how many players are on a server, how active the server is. There's no estimate, like ETA, on finding a match. So you literally can't. It's very little information for a player to go off to see if this game is actually alive or not. Like, it would be nice if I go to change server and it actually has which ones are populated, seeing as it doesn't matter. Like, it's just region. It's just for putting all the people in Southeast Asia on their own, into their own matches, in group matches, but it's still all connected to US server. So it shouldn't matter that much. Like, I would rather just go to a populated server if I knew which one was actually populated. North America East, maybe. It could even be the mode's not popular and everyone's playing Demolition because that's the competitive mode. In terms of the characters as well, it's got like the Valorant or maybe Destiny style. There's skills and abilities, but they've done it in a unique way that when you start a match, you have to buy your skills. You can't even your base skills have to be bought. So if you just go in without buying anything, all you'll have is a pistol and no abilities and no skills and no grenades, nothing, not even an extra armor. And if you want to, like, for example, if your character's got a skill for silent footsteps or certain skills that are more powerful, cost more money, so you can't just use the most powerful skill you have straight away. And you don't build it up like an ultimate, it's just based on the matches. You don't even get that much money in a strikeout match, so you can maybe buy 1 or 2 skills in a match and a decent gun, or you could go for 2 to 3 skills and a pistol and pick up a gun when someone gets downed. You can pick up their weapons. But at least in Strikeout, because I haven't tried demo yet, in Strikeout, if you die with your gear, you still get it back. Like, it's basically you pick your gear and you pay money for it at the start of the match, and then even if you die and respawn, you'll still have that gear for every respawn. So you can still pick up other players' guns, and they'll still have their guns when they respawn, but you can save buying a gun yourself. And you can see here the loadout. It shows what kind of skills they have, the perks. But usually the more expensive, the further down the tree, the more expensive they are. So these two at the bottom will be super expensive. I can get Shredder rounds, Berserker. You know, I can get some of these early, and then the weapons here, you even have to buy your primary weapon. Enemies you down are revealed to your team. Cluster grenade launcher abilities. I think these are the ones that you can get by default, passive and that ability. But I wanted to try the other character actually, but whatever. But you'll see here. You guys will see, and you can see the performance. It's got nice graphics. I wouldn't say the scenery, the terrain quality is as good as Modern Warfare. Like, Modern Warfare has some really high detail textures, but it's up there. It's definitely good. It's like in between in between Warfare and Valorant. This is the way that I would describe it. So as you can see here, I have my ability to Q, that cluster grenade. That's all you start with. So it's the ability, one base ability for that character, and then a pistol. And then if I want like any skills, like for example life drain, downing an enemy heals me, which might be nice, but I've only got 12,000. See, if I choose that, I'll have no money for a decent gun. And which gun's got better damage? 19.
I love these things.
Oh, no. Oh, you just get teleported in if you don't spawn in. But yeah, that was the buy menu. I can't buy anymore. So if you're not quick, it's already gone, and you don't get the buy menu again during the match. It's only after, I think, halfway when you swap sides. Oh man, you do heal your life though. I can't save my friend. See my life going back up? But yeah, I'm dead. I don't know this map at all. I've only played one map, so you can revive your fallen teammates. They'll be revived with full health. But as you can see here, I just respawned and I can get the guy that got me. This is actually the objective. Why is no one here? So I'm hacking it just by standing in it. It's interesting. My ping actually feels a bit better here. I can't see it, but going up here. This looks like a good spot. Ah, they can shoot from really far away there.
Overtime. Get to the objective.
Nice, nice.
I'm down. 45 seconds left. Keep it up.
I think I hit someone.
Objective secured. Defend it.
So there's a guy like...
Enemies have been wiped out. First round on me.
There we go. So that was first round, and now I'm back in here and I got more money. I can get reload down. Now I want vampiric.
I love these things.
But yeah, other characters have different skills. Like this, that guy's got silent footsteps, and I think regen. What was his final ability? Can't remember. Sorry. Yeah, they've all got. There's a nice mix of abilities there. And a few have multiple, like they'll have a different character skin, but they'll have the same base set of abilities. So you can still get a character that suits your playstyle, even if people pick the one that with the skin that you wanted, basically. Oh, my aim. Oh, that sucks. That was an ability. It throws a knife that explodes. No one could save me, no. Damn it, Tyler. You can see you can even snipe in this game, like, fairly well. Oh, got him. So the objective area has moved. I don't know if the spawn points changed though, or if they're the same. Someone's got a nice amount of ammo. I had an issue with one of my other matches. The gun that I started with had so little ammo, and where's enemy players?
Why does nobody know how to rest people?
So it looks like VoIP's on by default. push to talk at least.
They're out of reinforcements. Finish the job.
What goes around, partner? I'm down.
What was that? Body.
This is what I do.
We have control of the objective. Defend it.
Go here.
I was just pinging him too.
Come on, buddy. Shake it off.
45 seconds remaining.
Now I.
Objective acquired. Defend it.
Well, we won anyway.
We've destroyed the enemy force. Nice work. Just one more round.
Oh, I forgot to put my FPS counter on. So we want more damage to equipment. Oh, to equipment. Grenade.
Okay.
And replenish. Downing an enemy reloads your currently equipped weapon and restores ammunition. That is nice. Let's see if I can still make this. The wingsuit is a skin as well. You can get skins for it. And it deploys automatically when you jump out.
Lethal out.
What else haven't I shared? If you run and you try to slide with control, it's a combat roll instead.
Objective acquired.
That's something else different to other games.
Lethal out.
That's the crouch button.
I'm down. Lethal out.
Get up, bro.
Oh, someone up there.
Move here.
Someone up that way.
The enemy
This is
has
turning
5 reinforcements
turning into a
remaining.
TDM, quite literally.
I'm down. I'm down. You okay?
Fuck.
I'm down.
Jeez.
Enemies are low on lives.
Ah,
Crush 'em.
wanted to resin.
That's like a rifle.
I'm down.
That was fail.
They're out of lives.
Joe, stay down. Don't let me die.
Lol.
What goes around, partner?
45 seconds remaining.
I know how he feels.
30 seconds remaining. Not much longer.
I'm down.
Oh, what the heck? Lame.
I got you, buddy. Thank you.
Objective acquired. Defend it. We've destroyed the enemy
I
force.
didn't even have to do anything. I was the worst though.
Let us celebrate victory with a drink, yeah?
So you can see that the frame rate wasn't that bad on this map. The 1% stayed up 60 for that, at least for that last round. But we'll see on a different map, or that's just it. Okay, so I've got some XP. Play again, I guess. I'll play one more, see if I can get a different map. A bit more of an FPS test. You can also see in settings where they've got audio, it's got push to talk, which is thankfully on by default. I can't stand games where the default is just open mic if you have your mic enabled, and you get the breathing and stuff, or the music. So yeah, as you can see here with the abilities in loadout, this guy's got like a couple, some of them are repeated, like shredder rounds, berserkers on a few. Helping Hand is unique to this guy, I think, and Tenacity. Just explosive. Okay, and an additional 25 armor. Is there seriously someone holding down push to talk? What the heck?
Remind me to check the thingy. Oh, I gotta go get some water. I'm pretty thirsty.
Okay, I'm turning that down. Pretty loud. Maybe 60 would be enough. Yeah, Dallas has... I can't show you now. Let's see what Ronin has. What's her loadout? See, yeah, you can see here it's a little bit different, but yeah, Tenacity's same as the other guy, but then she's got Evade, Nimble Hands, Sixth Sense. These few I've seen it on multiple characters, but they don't all have the same sets. They have mixes, a good mix, and some have a unique. Like I haven't seen Sixth Sense on other characters unless maybe they have to be unlocked. I didn't actually mean to go her. Oh well. But for aggressive players, the vampiric type of skill looks like one of the OP ones if you can get it unlocked early. But at the same time, you do have to down the other player, so it's not going to matter if you're both on full health. It's not steal life from bullets, it's only from downs.
I'm back.
So,
Anybody got mic? Hello? Anybody got mic?
This is nice.
extreme damage increase move speed for short duration. That's nice.
Strikeout. Safety's off. Weapons hot.
Can you hear me? Can you guys hear me?
Wait, I don't even know the push to talk button. Findings. Push to talk is T.
I'm gonna go around this way.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. That's because last game, I was talking, but I didn't know if other people hear me. We won that game too. It was still a nice game, honestly.
I'm still learning the maps.
I mean, this is like my fourth game, fifth game.
Control of the objective. Capture it.
It's pretty nice so far.
I was playing with some other dudes, but I don't think they want to play with me because I was trash. I'm trash. Oh, he's so weak. I'm rushing him. Oh, he got me. Oh, you got him. You got him. Oh, damn. I died. Somebody...
Yo, you need a med pack.
Ah. Save me, save me. Ah.
That's what you get.
Oh. Run!
Yeah, the lag doesn't feel so bad
Move here.
with this server selected.
What did you expect?
Two people here.
Get me up.
See, there's a cooldown on my ability.
We all gotta stay together.
Scared. Defend it. What did you
Where did I? Oh, you can fall off the map. Sad. I got the guy though. Whatever. That was funny. I didn't know there was a spot to fall off over there. I thought it would just like
Enemies have
go down to the
control of
rocks and I have to climb back up.
Capture it. Need help. Enemies have 5 reinforcements remaining.
Oh, there's a zipline spot there. That's why you can fall.
Stop messing around. Medic down.
Oh man,
Okay.
I'm 16 HP.
We only have 1.
Ah, I almost.
Need help.
You're all that's left. No more reinforcements available. Overtime. Get to the objective.
Okay, so they only have 2 more reinforcements after all this. Oh fuck.
45 seconds remaining.
Oh fuck, get down. Dead. Oh,
Get this guy.
Get me, I'm 12 HP.
I got your back.
Oh my god, you got me.
Medic down. Much appreciated.
Need help. Precious.
That's what you get.
I got it.
They're out
Another
of
one.
lives. 30 seconds left. Hang in there.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's alright.
Laddie, you are so slow.
I was trying to finish him and then get you. But thank you for the res. We'll win this game, okay?
Hopefully.
Guy right there, guy right there.
Nearly there.
Oh, he got you?
Enemy
Objective
spotted.
acquired. Defend it.
Oh no.
Objective lost.
There's
Let's
2
get
up at the
back.
site.
I think one's gonna come from the back. Push me. I dare ya.
45 seconds left. Keep it up.
Oh, I don't have no ammo. Oh no.
Damn. Nice try.
I'm so
We've
sorry.
been wiped out.
Water. We'll win this one, okay, guys? We'll win this one.
An upgrade.
I love it.
Move here. Move here.
So yeah, upgrading guns looks good because you get more. You can get a bigger mag size.
I'm gonna go in the exact same position I was at earlier.
Yep.
There's a guy right there.
Move here.
Enemies have control of the objective. Capture it.
You need more training.
Nice. Gotta hold it.
I'm down.
Medic down.
Damn. It's a strong gun.
Oh, oh, cut. Oh no. Threw fire at me. Run here. Oh,
We have 5 lives left.
that's so close.
Need help.
Sorry for not talking. I'm just trying to concentrate a bit.
Stop messing around.
Right here.
Enemy spotted.
I'll get you, I'll get you.
Enemies have 5 lives left. Keep up the pressure.
Oh, damn.
Enemy spotted.
We only have 1 reinforcement remaining.
You're
We're out
no
of
match
lives.
for me.
Objective acquired.
Oh, we're out of lives.
I'm down.
Enemies have the objective. Get it back.
And I was forgetting the benchmark again. Oh well. It felt good. This is on full ultra. Built-in FPS cap of 150. Looks like
I'm
150.
dead. Damn, it's a 4v1. Ain't it? Yeah, it's a
30 seconds left. Hang in there. Objective acquired. Defend it. All rogues eliminated. Regroup and try again. Enemies are on match point.
Okay, so if I upgrade the gun again, I get a bit better handling, but then the damage range is the final upgrade that I might want. That
This
one
is
go.
nice.
Oh, I can't get the last one. Oh well. Who cares about damage range? This is pretty close quarters map.
If we lose again, they win. So we gotta win.
Okay, so I'm gonna start the FPS test on this last. Sorry guys. Sorry for not. There we go. FPS test is on. And you can see now if the 1% are getting dropped. Just try to pay attention because there might be FPS drop when you die, and then that
Enemies
doesn't
have
really
control
count.
of the objective. Capture it.
Oh crap. Oh crap. I think there's someone camping over there.
What? He just one-shot me. Yeah. He just shot me, yeah.
Medic down.
One shot.
Medic down.
Coming in.
Utility out.
Alright,
Enemies
I'm
behind
gonna
us.
try to heal first. Just gonna wait to fully heal. You can see, at least you can see the AoE of the fire.
He's weak.
Enemy spotted.
That guy's weak over there. He was weak, at least. Got him.
Didn't expect that, did you?
You're no
5
match for
lives
me.
left. Keep up the pressure.
Oh, again.
Objective acquired.
Ah, crap.
Defend it.
There was a bomb.
He's coming.
Ah, damn. Strong gun.
Enemies have the objective. Get it back.
I mean, we have a little bit more health than them. Probably.
I'm down.
We have 5 lives left.
Got this.
The enemies have 1 reinforcement remaining.
So slow.
Objective acquired. Defend it.
Where's this guy?
Enemy spotted. Need help. Get me up.
We're out of lives.
I'm down.
Ah, there's one.
Only have 1 reinforcement remaining.
Oh,
You're
we
all
lost
that's
our
left.
reinforcement.
No more reinforcements available.
Come on.
Objective
it's
lost.
a 4v4.
Let's get it back.
We got this, guys.
$45 seconds remaining.
Ah, damn. There's another one behind to the right, I think.
Medic down.
30 seconds
No.
to go. Keep it steady.
Say that again. Take the freaking zipline, bro. Dare you. I have to run.
Never taken the
10
zipline
more
again
seconds. Nearly
in that
there.
situation. This guy's get flanked.
We have control of the objective. Defend it.
Oh, what?
Objective lost. Regroup and rearm.
For some reason, it said round loss even before.
Yeah.
What?
Oh well, we tried.
GG.
Yeah, we tried. GG.
We should have won that. We should have won that. Bye.
Yeah. So at least the VoIP works good too. I mean, that was pretty clear, regardless of whatever ping I'm on. Did a little bit better that match, but where's my deaths though? It's got that weird thing where the game doesn't show deaths. Or does that mean the time, how many times I died? That wouldn't make sense. I died down 19 and I killed 23, so I stole a few kills, is what it looks like to me. This guy did no damage. Anyway, we'll try again. So this is already inaccurate as soon as we leave the match, so you'll have to just check back on the video at the end of that last round to get a more accurate 1% and 0.1. Like, I think the 0.1 would have just been a transition from end of game to the menu, so that's why it would have dropped so low. But yeah, the performance looks really solid from what I was feeling while playing. I wasn't feeling FPS drop, it was just a bit of lag, internet based. So while joining a match, I can't go in the menus. Sad. Is this the same map again? Or does it just look similar? I don't know. Looks like the same map. It's supposed to be from a pool. Okay, I'm gonna start the FPS test at the start of this, so we can get it down right. Now, so I didn't like that because it didn't have the vampiric that I like, the quick heal. It has to be either this character, Dima, or let's see, what does Trench have? Does he have vampiric? No, he's got tracker rounds. Well, that's kind of nice, but I want Rogue. What's up?
How y'all liking the game so far?
It's got some unique things about it. It's pretty fun so far.
I like the gunplay. Gunplay's actually not bad.
I just wish the server support was a bit better. I'm playing from Southeast Asia, and the servers are all fake. I don't even think the VoIP was working when it went into this bit. They didn't hear me. The VoIP should keep going through that. Like, why would it stop?
Together. Watch the flanks.
Okay, so we'll try again. I'll reset the FPS counter from when I land. So this time I'm gonna go. Let's see. I'm gonna go straight for that nice gun.
Strike out.
It looks like I've got different guns. I don't know.
I'll take that.
I want vampiric. That's to equipment, not to people. Yeah, I just gotta. Nah, I don't want any of that. I think this is a different map. It just looks similar to the other one. I have played it before, but it's just like different objective points that you spawn at.
I forgot to buy a gun.
Need help.
I need a heal. Okay. I don't have vampiric yet. So the objective is down here though. Like, why wouldn't you go straight for the...
We have control of the objective. Defend it.
Let's just hope we don't get flanked. What is my Q? What is my Q ability?
This is what I do.
Oh, it's a healing drone. That's nice.
Yo, you need a med pack.
Need gun, need gun, need.
I'm down. Your lack of skill is obvious.
This is good. This is good. I don't think I'm gonna get flanked from that way. It's mainly maybe if they ran right around there, like without being able to see a. Oh, okay, that's the map. Yeah, they can come from these two directions. Lol. This is easy to hold. Oh, how does that like one-shot me? Jeez.
This is what I do.
Enemies are running low on reinforcements. Crush them.
Thanks.
They're out of reinforcements. Finish the job. Overtime. Get that objective. We have 5 lives left. 45 seconds left. Keep it up.
Deploying utility.
Oh, this is nice.
Hang in there.
That's what it does. But I can't shoot through it, can I? No. I have to shoot my thing. I think someone will try to flank. Oh no, I've got a... Nice.
10 seconds remaining. We've almost won.
They can't do anything. Serious?
Objective acquired. Defend it. It's called playing the objective for a reason. Great work.
Lol. Okay, so now I can upgrade my gun. That'll give me a bigger mag size, which is pretty epic. But I want this vampiric first.
I'll take that.
Oh, headstrong would have been good too. Oh no, I can still upgrade it. Yes. Magazine and move speed while aiming. Sweet. So now when we jump down, I will reset the FPS counter again when I land. So there we go. We'll actually analyze it a bit better this match. So staying above 60 so far. That's good.
Deploying utility.
Enemies have the objective. Get it back.
I'm down.
Ah, jeez, my bullets don't hurt much.
You okay? You okay? Thanks. Deploying utility.
Oh, it's nice having a big clip.
Defend it.
That's so good.
Deploying utility.
Uh-huh. That was a bad idea.
Yo, you need a man back. Nothing. Medic down. Enemy spot.
Ah, damn.
Not yet.
I thought I had like a healing bot at the start because my thing didn't deploy and then there was someone using their skill at the same time. But it's really just that shield. That's my ability. Ah, there's so many.
Bleeding out here.
Come on, walk it off.
Running low on reinforcement.
Rush.
Tell me about this, okay?
Oh, you need a man back.
Yo, Cap.
Deploying utility.
Defend it. Enemies are running low on reinforcements. Crush them. 5 lives left. Let's make them
He's
count.
ready.
Enemies are out of
Skill is
reinforcement.
obvious.
Nice. Getting a bit more used to the game now and all these angles. Lots of angles.
45 seconds left. Keep it up.
Deploying utility.
Oh, burning.
Deploying lethal.
30 seconds left. Hang in there.
Wonder if this will hit the.
I'm down. Medic down.
10 more seconds. Nearly there. You have control of the objective. Defend it. Enemies have been wiped
Nice.
out. First round on me. Match point. Let's close this.
Okay, so
contract
next
out.
one, damage range. Yeah. But I can get armor, which is pretty OP, I reckon. I just want to upgrade my gun more. Damage range. Recoil and reticle bloom. I don't even know. I didn't even notice reticle bloom. Because you don't aim down the actual red dot. I could have bought a grenade. Oh well. Let's not worry about that.
Deploying utility.
Enemies have control of the objective. Capture it.
I'm down. Come on, try
One down.
again.
Back in the back, one down.
Deploying lethal.
Wait, he's getting res, he's getting...
Look at him aiming at me.
Defend it.
Big one.
Ah, damn it. That was bad. This gun's not that accurate even when you're aiming. Like, it's got a lot of recoil, a lot of spray, a wide spray pattern, I should say. Ah,
Gets me up. This is what I do.
damn it! Why didn't they just rush? I should have told my team to rush, but yeah, I've got no one there. Sigh.
Deploying utility. Your lack of skill is obvious.
Enemies have 5 lives left. Keep up the pressure.
Yo, you need a man pack. Deploying utility. Lethal out. Medic down. Utility out.
Running low on
Skill is
reinforcements.
obvious.
Crush
That
'em.
wasn't a team kill.
We only have 5 reinforcements remaining. They're out of reinforcements. Finish the job.
Enemy spotted.
Deploying lethal.
You again.
45 seconds and this one's ours.
A little help, please.
Oh.
It's nothing. Get up. Medic down.
Don't tell anyone about
We
this.
have control of the objective. Defend it.
Come on, walk it off.
We've destroyed the enemy force. Nice work.
Nice and easy.
Now I owe you one.
Alrighty. I got too distracted. I still didn't look at the FPS counter properly. The 1% dropped below 60 though, as far as I can tell. But this is full ultra, so normally you turn shadows down. I'll have to just reanalyze the video and like go back and look, because the FPS counter was running for at the start of a few of the rounds. Very hard to play though and test at the same time. Try again. But yeah, I'm just running my RX5700 stock and undervolted, so 1750 is the max boost. I haven't got it like overclocked up to 1900. It keeps the temps nice and low and the voltage nice and low. So, you know, decreased power consumption, as you can see there, the top right. And my CPU is just running at an overclock of 4.5, and it's a very old CPU, but it's still comparable to like a 3300X, Ryzen 3300X. Wait, what does this character have? Did I try him already? Oh, he's got the heal bot. No, I don't want that. I just want this dude. The heal bot's nice though, like the times it's helped me from other players. So this round I might try turning shadows down. I don't think this game seems to run pretty smooth and it feels good even though it's not up in the, you know, like for example CSGO as a competitive game needs to be above 150 FPS. Like 200 feels alright and 300 feels really good on CSGO. this type of game, it feels good already at around 100 FPS. So I don't think it's going to be necessary, especially with the built-in cap. Like, there's probably a way to unlock the cap, or there might not be. I'm not sure. It's not in the menu. There might be like an edit, CFG edit config file to unlock the FPS cap. But if it's hard locked, then I wouldn't be fussed if it's hard locked. I'll have to look into it. But yeah, it looks like from here shadows would be the main thing to turn down, get a few more FPS.
That'll do.
I'm just gonna go for that for this round. Ooh, a different map. Nice. And yeah, of course every map will perform a bit different, so I don't even know if I should turn shadows down for this one actually, because being a different map, we won't know how it performs at full ultra. Okay, so F7. If this map looks more... I can't reach him. Damn. Where the snipers at?
Go here.
Y'all just keep lining up now. Lethal out.
Your lack of skill
Yeah,
is
got his shoe.
Objective acquired. Defend it.
enemies behind us.
Damn. It's no good to be there.
The enemies have 5 reinforcements remaining.
Deploying utility. Come on, try again.
That's the worst spot for that dude. Why? Why would you crouch there, like, see my shield and everything? This is pretty fun so far. I'm enjoying this for a free-to-play. See if this guy gets healed. Ah! Damn.
Enemy spotted.
It's nice you can spot when you're down too.
Deploying utility.
They're out of reinforcements. Finish the job. Overtime. Get
Got
that
that.
objective.
Come on, try again.
Oh, was the glass broken? Are you serious? I didn't know that.
5 lives left. Let's make them count.
He destroyed the glass on my shield and I thought it was still up. I thought the whole thing will just collapse if it takes too much damage, but you can actually blow out the glass only.
30 seconds to go. Keep it steady.
Lethal out.
Objective secured. Defend it.
Oh, we won.
You've
Nice.
destroyed the enemy force. Nice work.
So yeah, you can see the FPS there. 60, 36 on the 0.1. It doesn't change too quickly on the 1% on the 0.1. Like for example, in this transition to the next round, it's only really, yeah, and even going into the menu doesn't seem to do too much. Like it's not that detrimental. But I will reset it again. But you can see there 63, 1% and 0.1, 35. So the average is still up at 140, so that's really good. I'll just redo it again just to make sure that average is, because I could have looked at it wrong. Maybe it was boosted up from the being in the menus. Okay, so the objective's over here this time.
Give me up. Come on, walk it off.
Please don't blow up behind me.
Enemies have the objective.
Much appreciated. Utility out. Deploying utility.
Oh, there's 3 right there. Far out.
Need help.
What's my teammate doing? Was not ready for that kind of combat.
Buddy, you are so slow.
We have control of the
Deploying
objective.
utility.
Defend it.
Why are you punching that? Let's not go there.
Give me up.
What was that? What did he throw at me?
5 lives left. Make them count. Enemies have control of the
Spotted.
objective. Capture it.
Behind the van. Okay, reset that again.
We have control of the objective. Defend it.
Utility out. Is nothing. Get up. Guess I owe you.
So many corners on this objective compared to the other map.
We're out of reinforcements. Focus up. Objective lost. Let's get it back.
Utility out.
Damn.
Lethal out.
We're out of lives.
Just wait. We've got to wait for these heals.
45 seconds left.
Utility out.
Keep it up.
Ah, why did I rush? Yeah, we can see the 1% drop that time. Maybe from the fire, I don't know.
Not much longer.
But the average is still up pretty high. Because I reset it a few times, like when I respawned, I'll reset it as I'm going to run. So that's literally
Friendlies eliminated.
for 1 life.
Bottom line.
So we're going to try to bring that 1% up. And I'm just going to turn shadows down. It's like, I don't think it needs much to get the FPS. The 1% and 0.1 to stay up. Now let's see here. Damage range. Recoil. Yeah, because I can actually buy them both this time. So, reset the FPS counter. This is at 3440 by 1440 though, so I'm pretty sure on lower resolutions, if you have an RX5700 and a decent CPU, you'll destroy this game. You'll have very stable frame rates at the very least, at the least.
We have control of
Deploying
the objective.
utility.
Defend it.
Oh damn! Get him! Get him! Get him!
Give me up.
Oh crap! Ah,
Control of the objective. Capture
this guy's good. Reset the counter again. Just staying. The 1% was 100 that time. So I've only turned shadows down to high. That's all. At ultra wide. Like this is. This is very close to 4K res. Shit.
I need a hand.
it. We only have 5 reinforcements remaining.
Ah, this guy's like on me everywhere I go.
You're not out of this yet.
We only have 1 reinforcement remaining. You're almost left. No more reinforcements available. Enemies have 5 lives left. Keep up the pressure. Objective secured. Defend it.
Deploying utility.
Ah, damn it. Get him, get him, get him, get him.
Enemy spotted.
Control of the objective.
Get him, get him. He's done.
Enemies are running low on reinforcements. Crush him.
So I'm already there. We already ran out of lives. I've died so many times. Oh well. Oh man, so many nades.
Defend it. All roads eliminated. Regroup and try again.
Damn.
We're behind. Focus up.
So the FPS drop happened on the transition for that one, but it was up. At least the 1% was staying above 60 for the majority, even higher for the majority of gameplay.
That'll do.
That might be useful.
Lethal out.
I seriously just. Why does it throw like that?
Lethal out.
Enemies have control of the objective. Capture it.
Oh, that was quick.
Oh man, look how strong his gun was.
I'm down. Lethal out.
So it's a very close range lethal.
Lethal out. Lethal out. Come on, try again.
Let's try to cap this.
Come on, try again.
We have control of the objective. Defend it. Enemies have 5 lives left. Keep up the pressure.
Come on, try again.
5 lives left. Let's make them count. Enemies are low on lives. Pressure. Enemies have control of the objective. Capture it.
Lol.
They're out of reinforcements. Finish the job.
Lethal out.
Lethal out.
What am I doing? Fuck.
Get up, on your feet.
We only have 1 reinforcement remaining.
Lethal out. Lethal out. Money.
We're out of lives.
I need a hand.
Need help.
45 seconds and this one's ours.
Lethal out. Enemy spotted. Against all odds, eh?
Objective
Oh
secured.
man,
Defend it.
that's pretty BS. He just killed everyone at the end. We'll have to try that gun. Righty. At least that's some gameplay for you guys. What was that for? Scoreboard. I was at the bottom. Why would it? Oh, for eliminations. I was first. I see. And damage done. Interesting. Sorry if my mic's staticking a bit because I've been moving it around because I'm eating lunch while recording this. Okay, so I'm gonna go for this guy again. The other guy's like got a really big character model, so I don't know if that makes him easier to shoot. But this guy's got similar skills in the loadout, the life drain. He doesn't have that explosive damage reduction, but his skills are similar, and I like that cluster grenade launcher more. So this time we might try just lowering everything down to high, because I mean it would use the global quality rather. So at ultra we were getting some drops down to 60, but maybe if we drop it all to high, we would still keep the view. I don't know if this views says others players and object can be seen. Oh well, of course you'd want that on max, but it improves performance in a. Yeah, okay, so at least they explain it really good here. Some games will have view distance and they don't tell you if it, if it competitively affects the game. This tells you right there. So really, really good to see proper description. And yeah, so you can lower it for the performance improvement, but ultra if you want max view distance on players. Not that there's much sniping that I've encountered so far on these maps. Probably is some snipe points, but you'd have to learn them. I could probably leave textures, reduce performance, visual quality. I like visual quality. We're just going to leave a few of these down, the visual effects, shadows, and foliage, because that would be more of a competitive. I mean, competitive really, I've just turned shadows down low or turn everything down low. But given the performance at ultra wide, it's definitely not not as critical in this game. It's a bit bad though that I've.
Objective acquired. Defend it.
Oh, I've only got a pistol, dude. I got money for it at least. Oh wait, I can get his gun. There's his gun. Unfortunately, it's only for the one life because I didn't buy anything at the start. Okay, I'm resetting the counter again. Sorry. Oh, I can't aim with that thing for crap. This is alright. Behind. Sorry, this is bad. So if you miss your buy at the start because you're AFK for just a little bit too long for whatever reason, it's kind of like, if it happens in CS:GO, you're bad. Like the rounds are over pretty quick, but you're down for that one round. But in this game, like because there's like so many rounds in CS:GO, in this it's kind of like you get multiple lives for 3 rounds. First to team to 3, but for that whole round on all the respawns, you'll have no gun. So that's kind of a really bad thing. Oh, there was more.
Utility out.
Does that work indoors? It does. Where's this guy? He's in that room. It's okay. It would be nice if we all died. It would be really nice if it automatically bought you a weapon, like if you don't buy a gun, and you're just like, basically. But then again, people want to save money for the first round. Sometimes it might be like an eco. I don't know why you would eco in a game like this, because it's best out of 3 and it's so many lives. So you're literally forfeiting if they have good guns and you've only got a pistol. Like they've got automatics. Because your pistol will run out of bullets unless you can headshot every single shot. Okay.
5 seconds remaining.
Utility out.
The enemies have 5 reinforcements. Reinforcements
I want
remaining.
his weapon. Is this a better gun? He's also got a pistol. What? Is this a
30 seconds remaining.
this is also just a
Much
pistol
longer.
type weapon. Whatever. Ah,
10 seconds and this is ours.
it's confusing. I
Friendlies
think
eliminated.
the other
That's gonna hurt the bottom line.
other character's gun got like blown off somewhere from the grenade, if that's possible. Okay, so I want to go this vampiric. Yeah, and plus you'll earn more money if you have a better weapon. You'll earn more money. So there's no point to eco in the first round. I think it should just automatically buy a primary weapon if the player is like basically acting AFK.
Okay.
And considering how it's objective point based and how many lives you get, and you get re-geared on every life, a weapon and a grenade are really good investments. Like even in the first round, you could probably go a pistol and a grenade, and you might actually get a lot of kills if you use it properly.
Capture it.
There's one up there. Seriously? Ran all the way around? It's not even at the objective. It's on the boat.
Enemy spotted.
I don't know if this guy's gonna shoot me when I go.
Lethal out.
Hey, help me out.
You're better
Lethal
than
out.
this.
Just this mess.
We have control of the objective.
There we go.
Defend it.
Why did you? Ah, man, he was right behind him too.
Five lives left. Let's make them
Jeez.
count. Enemies have the objective. Get it back. Enemies are running low on reinforcements.
Utility out.
Ah, behind.
Enemy spotted.
There's a dude behind us on the boat.
Help me out.
We only have one reinforcement remaining.
Lethal out.
We're out of lives.
Lethal
A
out.
little help, please.
45 seconds and this one's ours.
Utility out.
Seconds left. Hang in there.
Oh man. Behind us again. This flanker.
Enemy spotted. Enemy spotted.
Seconds remaining. We've almost won.
That guy's good. Like he knows the map pretty well.
Sapphire. Defend it. All rogues eliminated. Regroup and try again. Enemies are on match point.
Okay.
Mag size, yeah. It's all hipfire. I don't get that. Increases hipfire accuracy. I mean, I guess that's not hipfire, but he's still holding it at basically the same position. It would mean not zoomed in, but yeah, that's still, because there's no aim down sight. Like there's right click, but it's not aiming down the sight. I think these guys are gonna flank again somehow.
Utility out.
Lethal out.
Jeez.
Enemy spotted.
Behind us.
Oh, I knew it. I knew it. Okay.
Objective
Cheap
lost.
ass.
Let's get it back.
Behind us.
Ah, this is so lame. These guys are just like doing a flank tactic every time, so they're not even going for the objective. It's just kills.
Lethal out.
Well, not really going for it the way we are.
Lethal out.
Ah, what do I can't see what.
I'm bleeding out.
I'm down.
Ah, man.
5 lives left.
Let's go. Get out.
Certified TV.
Lethal out.
These guys have got good ping at the very least.
We're out of lives.
Like the way I get shot when I come into view, it's like instant. It feels instant.
I'm fine.
Let's reset that.
Lethal out.
Hey, help me out.
Just through the smoke.
I got you, buddy.
We're out of reinforcements.
He still died.
"45 seconds left. Keep it up." Enemies have 5 lives left. Keep up the pressure. 30 seconds left. Hang in there.
Ah, my aim's so bad.
On your feet.
10 seconds remaining. It's almost won. Objective secured. Defend it.
Oh well.
Friendlies eliminated. That's gonna hurt the bottom line.
What the heck? How's this guy doing? So the 0.1 we're still dropping, but that's expected. I didn't even know. I didn't notice any, even on full ultra, I wasn't noticing FPS drop. I was just noticing a bit of a latency to do with my ping, most likely. So you can see here again, for those that skipped forward and didn't watch the whole thing. My ping 209. So it's in the 200 range. And no proper service. So if you're playing in Asia, don't expect to play super well. I did really good in some of the matches where the ping, for some reason, maybe it was players in the same region as me, like literally playing from the same country, so they're all on 200 ms. And I felt like there was a lot more hit registration in those in the second match I played, where I did really good. But there's a definite discrepancy. Like in that last round, I was getting shot. Like the moment I'm getting shot to when they're appearing on my screen it feels like instant, like I'm being shot instantly. So they could have just been really good players. So I'm not gonna lie and say that it was definitely lag, but it could have been lag too because of my ping is high. But anyway, the game does feel good. It's interesting, and yeah, it's on Epic Store. I don't know if you can just get it without having an email. I had an email with 2 keys, so I had one friend key. I've already gifted it to a friend, and then I've got another email that I don't know why I've got 2 emails getting the same, key. Like I only have the one email on Epic Store, but then I had 2 lots of keys gifted to me or sent to me. So if you really want to play this game, I have 2 keys to give out. Just message me or comment, and it'll be the most recent comment. So that's why I also didn't include this in the description, because I didn't want people skipping to the end and just trying to be the first to message me for a key. So yeah, if you want a key and I've got 2 available, and you comment or send me a message somehow through Facebook or wherever, it doesn't matter. Wherever I see the soonest 2 comments is the ones that I'll give keys to. Okay, so have a good one, guys, and thanks for watching. I'll probably test 1440p and 1080p if anyone's interested. See ya.